The challenge, impossible. The contestants, Ryan Gamer and the legendary Caddy Jerry. The course, Protective Palms GC. The goal is even or better, and this is the impossible challenge. Welcome to Gamer Ability. Ryan here, in this week's impossible challenge round takes us to the new course, Protective Palms GC, designed by the legend, Bruma Leary 22. I am so excited for this one. I've heard great things about this golf course, and I'm feeling good about a Tier 4 activation today. So, the settings are always going to be the same. We got the back tees, which on this course, only one set of tees, playing 9,131 yards. Yes, it is going to be extremely tough. And it's usually pin set 4, but there's only one set of pins, which is the Impossible Challenge pins on this course, because this course was designed specifically for the Impossible Challenge. Very high winds, blowing in the north direction, very firm fairways and greens, very fast green speeds with default time of day and weather. And I hear there is water everywhere, so we better bring our fairway finder today or we are in trouble. So, if you all are new here to the Impossible Challenge series, I do this every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This series has been so much fun. This is number 60, week 60 of this series. Thank you all for keeping this going for 60 straight weeks. I greatly appreciate all the support. And I'm so excited to dive into this golf course. If you all get some enjoyment today, drop a like. That's what keeps this series going on every Friday. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. And before we dive in, I also got to point out, we played a course about 5 weeks ago by this designer called Broken Bluff. It was fantastic, but we did not activate the impossible level tier. We shot a 10 over and activated tier 1, and we have never activated even or better on one of this designer's courses. That changes today. I am fired up. I hit the range right before this. I don't know if that's a good thing. Actually, I wish I would have mentioned it, because usually when I mention it, bad things happen. Sometimes when I hit the range, we have our worst rounds, but not today. I'm feeling good. Protective Palms GC. Here we go. It's going to be a great Friday. Get your coffee, get your one-times, your snacks, whatever you need. Ryan Gamer's about to put on a show today. I have a good feeling about this one. Remember I said
Hello
this.
there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. My name's John McCarthy. We are standing on the tee of the first hole, par 5 on this course. Now let's stripe this drive into the fairway and get on our way.
What a beautiful first hole tee shot. I don't know what all the confidence is with me today, right? Last course we played for this designer, of course, 10 over, like I said, but also there's water everywhere. That's like Ryan Gamer's nightmare. In this challenge series, if you're new here, we're trying to activate one or all 4 of different scoring tiers. Tier 1, 18 over or better. Tier 2 is 8 over or better. Tier 3 is 3 over or better. And Tier 4 is the ultimate go, which is even or better or an ace at any point during the round. How about we activate an ace today? Let's just play golf. Welcome to Gamer Ability, the home of the longest intros on YouTube. I don't think that's an exaggeration. I really think I probably hold that record. Week 60 of the Impossible Challenge. It's going to be a good one. 60 is a good number.
Second shot here on the first.
Oh, the green's over there? You don't say. Protective Palms. Is the green protected by palms? It looks like it. I think I can see where this course got the name. Also got to point out that Rambo Wilson has 2 new courses. You will see Impossible Challenge next week, Rambo Wilson's new course, and the next week after that. It's going to be Rambo Wilson over these next 2 weeks. I can't wait. So Rambo, if you're out there, I'm getting mentally prepared. Mentally prepared. The mind's going to be locked in for that Impossible Challenge.
Smart shot.
It's 2 new courses. Sand City is one. And then
This shot's about 80 yards
the
out.
Lost Relic, maybe? The Lost Sands? The Lost Dune? It's the Lost something. Watch it not even be the Lost something. That's just the way I remember it. But oh boy, what has Bruma Leary done on this one? What in the world do we got here? Now, to be fair, if we land it short, not too short in the water, it's a pretty straight in putt. If we miss it far, good luck into a 17-mile-per-hour wind. Okay, I know the shot. It's a 50-degree wedge, choked approach, right into the wind. Hit it with confidence.
Might be a little bit long. Let's see what happens.
Okay, well, I hit it with confidence.
Well, unfortunately,
And
that's going to get counted
didn't
as a
work.
missed green.
Couple choices here. It's a dangerous shot. Can't land this short, but could chip it up against this hill and go to make it, or it could pull out the old trusty super flop and just, well, we could dunk it. How about the first dunk on the channel? I'm going to dunk this.
Oh my, this might go down.
Pretty good. Not a
Alrighty,
dunk.
keep
Anybody
tapping,
out there
we'll head
dunked a
on
super
to the
flop
next
yet
hole.
in this game? I have not.
And we're starting things off at
I'll
even
say it a
par
lot.
after the first.
I'll say that I'm going to. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is going to be insane. Look at that green.
Second hole.
This
par
reminds
4.
me
Let's knock this out there.
Of another course I played a long time ago. It's been 60 weeks now. And the greens were just tiny. And there was just water everywhere. Okay, I'm going to hit the send button. Power drive. And I will say, I don't think it's going to be too bad of a walk for the caddy Jerry this week. You know, he had Royal Birkdale last week. He was fired up about. He heard we were diving back to a new fantasy
And
course. He
setting up
got
around
really
215
worried.
yards out.
The walk doesn't seem too bad. Gotta swill him a couple times. Okay, this isn't too bad. Yeah, all we gotta do, land this right up here on the left side, kind of trickle it up and down to the right. The wind is gonna make this extremely challenging though. Not gonna be able to stick this ball. The other idea would be just land this up here. That's a nightmare putt though. You're never gonna stop it. Or maybe just play for the sand. As crazy as that sounds, we don't play for the sand though. I'm going for it. I get the name Protected
heading
Palms because it
last.
seems like these palm trees are in strategic spots to actually protect the pin.
A little wayward on the
That's a
approach.
safe
That's all
shot.
right, though.
I'm surprised John didn't say it because it was. It's gotta be the super flop. There's just no way to stop this on a chip shot. I like the chip shot better to actually make it, but if we mess it up, it's gone. Well, if we mess up the super flop,
Okay, you need this to go.
we're gonna
this
have a
to
tough
save
par
putts.
save. 9 feet, uphill 1 inch. Oh boy. Yeah, this pin is on a nightmare slope right here. One time.
Oh my.
And it's gone. That's the issue. You know, I was talking about playing it safe, maybe going into the sand to the right or off the green to the right, and that's why. But really, we missed in a good
Oh,
area.
That's frustrating.
Hit a terrible
Let's get
super
back
flop. And
on the
in this
green.
game recently, my flop shots have been off. Whether it's the super flop in the Impossible Challenge or the flop in the Career Mode series, my Evo swing has not been on. And put herself in a tough position to par. And welcome to the Impossible Challenge. And welcome to Protected Palms GC. That's such a good effort. That
Oh,
was
nice
a
little
perfect
chip
line.
there.
Just got to hit it. Going to be a
Okay,
double.
double
That's a
bogey
painful
coming
double,
up.
really. It's a tough golf hole, but not a double.
Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now.
Look, Ryan can't believe it. Jerry giving him a pat on the back. He's saying, Ryan, you're the best in the world.
And right
Don't let it
now,
get you off
are
your
2
game
over
next
par.
week. Keep in mind, Jerry's always worried about the next career mode video. That's what he cares about. He cares about the Impossible Challenge, don't get me wrong. But he doesn't want it to
Wind
ruin
is
Ryan's
blowing
confidence.
Left to right.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so we have a route to the right, which I do not love at all because what are you going to hit? Keep in mind, you get this close to those rocks here. Good luck. That's a trap if I've ever seen one. You're the island green. You can't hit this up the slope. This designer thought of everything on this one. I don't even know how to hit the fairway. It's uphill 87, wind at her back, which is going to knock down the ball a little bit as well. Okay, I'm just going to send a 3-wood. Just hope we get lucky. Honestly, that sand is not a terrible spot. It's just not every day you have an uphill shot like that. Okay. Where was Jerry?
Okay, and from the sand.
Jerry back there, I told you he cares about the confidence. Ryan, you're the best in the world doing a slow clap. Ryan, go out there and win the Bass Rock Open next week. Just golf clap in the background. A terrible drive. Oh, boy, I tell you can't make this stuff up. The caddy cutscene timing in the Impossible Challenge has been perfect lately, but listen, there is no way you go for this. We fell for the designer's trap, and there's the protected palms right there. We just got to send this up in the fairway. Or protective rocks. It's a good thing that Broom O'Leary put sand at this portion, because he could have very well put rock there, and down the mountain it goes. So, thank you to the designer for that one. Now, okay. You all knew. As soon as I said we're just going to put this up in the fairway, you all knew, because we said the same thing on the drive. We didn't say it. I said it. You're like, don't put us into this one, Ryan. 84 yards, uphill 13 feet. I don't even know what to do at this point. I think it's got to be a normal lob wedge. Right up the hill. Are we going to hit that palm? I don't think so. I don't think we will. We didn't. That's beautiful. Wow, we needed that. Gonna be dancing for par. It's not gonna be an easy dance.
That's gonna work.
Might be the easiest one we've had so far.
Approach.
Thanks, John. Actually, this is the easiest one.
This one looks
what
like
a
it's
gift.
To the left. Ooh, right by. All right, putting here for bogey.
What? Look at the breakage showing back the opposite way. I think that Bugs Bunny was underneath and just shifted the green. Like in the Central Park Impossible Challenge. What in the world just happened? Maybe I just misread it.
Let's head to the next.
I do need to go to the eye doctor and get new glasses. That's what we could blame it on. But in my mind, the grid lines were not moving. But what do I know? Wow, that is painful. We just got robbed.
That wind is blowing right to left on this hole.
I dropped my controller at the view. It almost swung the club. Look at this. 769 yards. You see the flag way back there? We're shooting back across the course. You talk about an epic view, though. Are you kidding me? Does anybody have a calculation for a golf hole that's 769 yards and the fairway's 464 yards away? I didn't think so. Right? I really didn't think so. But listen, when in doubt, hit the driver. The game defaulted to the 3-wood. Is this a trap? It's a trap. It's got to be driver or it doesn't get there. I don't know. This is terrifying, really. Yeah, the 3-wood was a trap. Wow. How many people you think fall for that trap?
Looks like you caught the downslope. This could run out.
Please stay in the fairway. That is such a cool design, though. We read the wind perfect. It's almost impossible to read that wind. That is a beautiful shot, and that would involve a lot of testing to get that distance right. That's so cool. Got to take a screenshot there. I mean, we just found the fairway from a mile away. I didn't even pay attention to how far that drive went. Did you all catch it? It was a long way, but I didn't see the actual number. What is this? You all see, if this is the thumbnail, you all see impossible. You're like, yeah, you don't say, Ryan. It looks like you're shooting from a mountain across a endless abyss of water. Is that a good word, abyss? That's a real word, isn't it? Yeah, into the abyss. Into the abyss of water. Endless water. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. You don't learn words from me. That's all I'm going to say. Let's just play golf. 339 yards, downhill 62 feet. Oh, you can't even get there. This is a nightmare golf hole. And here's the thing. Look at the layup zone of here. Yeah, right. What, is there another safe zone? Is that... Oh, this. Okay. But how far does that put us away? Not too bad. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Not too bad. I still think that's the best play. There's no way we could hit that other part. Yeah, I think we just got to go here. 3 wood, send it. What kind of swing was that? I mean, honestly, it could have been a whole lot worse. Our miss put us closer to the hole. But I think there might be some palm trees protecting the pin. Yeah, yards or so protected palms. That is just mean. Okay, 187 yards, downhill 11 feet, wind at our back. There's no way we're getting this on the green, but we got to think of if we miss, what do we want to miss? And I think we can all agree we don't miss over here. We just got to go in this direction here. Just like that. I mean, there's just no way you could attack that green. I mean, you can attack it, but I just don't see a way you could land it and actually stay on the green. Look at Ryan trying to explain himself to Jerry. Like, well, I tried to do this, it did that. But actually, we were trying to go into a similar spot here. Okay. All we need is probably a full-on pitching wedge pick shot. Hit this into the slope and catch it. The frustrating part about that swing is that was the easiest Evo swing of the day. My thumb slipped at the end and slipped right up to the left to a 17 degrees closed club face. This is very chip-inable, though. 8 yards, chip it up here to the left. Let it bounce and trickle on in.
Oh, almost perfection there with the chipper. And this one for bogey.
Almost perfection. That's right, John. Not going to be the name of Ryan's autobiography. That'd be a really bad name. Almost perfection. A story of missed opportunities. Imagine. I really hope that's not his autobiography. Jerry's giving the strategy here. See the protected palms, a whole lot of them. Can we get this there? 443 yards? I don't think we can. Okay, downhill 34. Well. What's the route to birdie? There's so many palm trees. I think here. So basically we have to find the only opening, and I think it's here. I believe this will get us in a nice choked approach or maybe pitch shot range. Long pitch to stay under the trees. Nothing can be hit in the air here because we're just going to hit the tree.
Okay, this one's about 135 yards out.
Or my math was completely wrong and we have a 9-iron, but I still don't think we're going to hit the trees. I think there's a gap here. So I love to choked approach 8-iron. We have a wind blowing 16 miles per hour to the left and in the face just a bit. It's gone. It was a quad perfect. We struck it good, but that just means I misread it.
Nice stroke. We're on the green.
Thank you, John. Ryan doesn't love it. I mean, you see the look on his face. He's not super impressed, but we're dancing.
If you get this. This one's going pretty hard left to right.
Okay, this is right now. If we hit this, we would be in Tier 3 activation. 25 feet. Downhill 2 inches. One time.
This one's looking decent. Continuing.
Go in! Go in!
And
Yes!
the putt goes down.
Get fired up, Ryan! Come on! Do you want to win or do you want to lose? That is a big time putt at the Protected Palms GC. Center cup, dude. The row there was beautiful. Okay. Tier 3
And
activated
you're
right
3 over
now.
At the moment.
I tell you, there are a lot of palm trees by these greens. That green looks simple. Is that where we're playing?
On the 6th hole now.
That tree literally right in the what I would call the ace zone. Now, it's still very aceable because there's a couple ace routes. I know that sounds crazy when you see this green. We could ace it from this side, bouncing it off the slope and trickling it that way, or land it right here, one hop it, and dunk it. I'm going to go for the one hop it and dunk it route. Over the tree, got to loft it a bit. Uphill, got to send it. One time. Yep. One hop dunk. One hop dunk! Oh! Oh! If it would have happened, I retire. That is the final Impossible Challenge round. We literally hit it almost an identical spot I wanted it.
Putt is from around 20 feet.
How close was that to one hop and dunking? And that was pretty close. The closest I've ever got. You all were probably laughing. Like, yeah, right, Ryan. No, it was possible. And we had the line, kind of. No, we didn't have the line. Obviously, it didn't happen. It was so close. Oh, usually when I say something like that, it goes about 50 feet off the green to the water.
Oh, this one's starting out okay. Well, continuing to look good. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done.
All we're going to say is that was a perfect putting stroke. Perfectly read putt.
2 over par at the moment.
If you missed the Evo swing, good thing. It was perfectly read. We definitely didn't misread that and push it back online. That was a beautiful read.
Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one.
Jerry's shocked right now. Jerry's like, do you want to get on the helicopter, Ryan, and get ready for the next championship chase? Oh boy. What? Okay, there's a layup zone, but the calculation for downhill 160 is not ideal. Now, the other thing I could see is what the designer wants. That is you to go for it. But I could see a potential trap here. There's palm trees. There's water behind the pin. Water to the right. When in doubt, trust the palm tree. That palm tree right in front of us, I feel like, is what the designer is telling us to aim at. That's the aim point. Designer put that there just for Ryan. Like, aim here. The wind will take it to the left and be on your way. It's not there by coincidence. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it's a trap.
That ball was bad for you anyway. That was a bad ball.
So that tree's just there for looks. It's a bad ball.
This one's
John.
your third.
I don't even... I've got nothing. I've got absolutely nothing to say. Power drive. I think the wind shifted. I am sending this.
It's going towards the sand.
So I forgot to do a power drive. Oh, that's sand? Oh, I thought that was a rock. Oh. So it's a trap. Don't go for it. Hey. You like how Ryan looks around at Jerry,
All right,
like,
ball's above your
expect,
feet
I don't
on
know
this
what
one.
Jerry's
Just letting
response
you know.
was, but I'm sure Jerry was just walking away. Well, okay. Gotta splash this up and just hope to get it close. I thought for sure that palm tree looked like an aim. I thought it was like a tip by the designer, but I think the wind kind of shifted. It still might be an aim point. Designers do that a lot of times. And I'm not making this up, right? I know you all are laughing,
click
but
off
I'm
the golf
serious.
shoes
Designers
right
do
of
that a
the
lot.
Sand and into the fairway. Good stuff.
Like the perfect aim spot. And I think if the wind wouldn't have shifted, it would have been fine with the power drive. The problem is I didn't do a power drive. Let's chip this in for bogey. Oh, that's it? That is perfection. What?
Oh, no. Brutal. Here we go. Just a few more inches. And tapping that one in.
I mean, listen, short game is
4
on
over
today. We're
par
playing
for
good
the day.
golf. I do think we can activate tier 3 here. Can we activate tier 4? Well, technically,
par 3.
there's a
for the
chance. I
8th.
mean, the back 9 could really open up. I don't see that happening. Back 9 could really open up, though. Look at those pot bunkers. Wait, is that water? It is. That is just mean as can be. So you cannot be long here, and short is a nightmare. So, you know what? What do I always say? When there's a par 3, there's a way. It's not going to be a one-hop and dunk. This has got to be struck to perfection and just roll right in. I like an 8-iron. Let the wind take it. The wind is a little bit at our back as well. Going to be a tough aim to get. Still can't believe that one-hop shot.
This one's going
No,
left.
no, no.
And that approach
It
was
could
a
have been
bit
worse.
wayward.
I seriously
let's
think
get out
these
of the
bunkers are
sand.
placed to kind of help you because it catches it from going back into the water. Pretty good lie here, not terrible. Just don't see how you get this ball to stop. I mean, look at this pin sitting on a mound. That's fine. Yeah. That's better than fine.
Ugh, rolled right by.
Okay, that
Okay, this to save our par.
pick
Let's
shot
do
rolled
this.
out much further than I was
Short
expecting it
putt
to.
Here, but it's moving from the right to left.
That's good par.
Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole.
I'm out of coffee. I forgot to get a
Right
refill
now,
right before
you
this
sit
started,
at
so I've got
4
water.
over par.
That's the problem. You all drink some coffee for me.
And the
To be
front
fair, we're
9
still
of this
playing
one
pretty well.
ends with a par
Okay,
4.
hole 9. It looks like we're shooting down a big hill. Wait. 932-yard par 4? What? We better go power drive. Par 4? Maybe I'm missing something.
Ooh, this could chase out, hitting that downslope.
Maybe this is going to be an ace. Right? Listen, this might go in if it keeps rolling. I actually have no clue. No, it's going to stop. So it's not aceable.
All right, we'll take that.
Imagine an ace on a 900-yard par 4.
Here's our second shot on the 9th.
Is it aceable? No, no. Wait, this is a par 4? You're kidding.
Sweet. Setting up here about 105 from the pin.
Well, the green, to be fair, is pretty simple, so maybe that's how it got the par 4. Ryan Gamer wants to have a long talk with Broom O'Leary 22 in the clubhouse at the end of this round, right? On the parring on a 932-yard hole. Welcome to the Impossible Challenge is what the designer would say. Oh, Ryan, were you playing the easy challenge? Oh, okay, we'll change it. That's right, it's the Impossible Challenge.
The approach heading right.
Wow. That thing looked like it was the softest rough ever. Maybe that was sand, actually. Oh, not a super flop. Let's chip this in.
Oh,
You can't make this stuff up.
And let's just
This
drop
course
one
hates
shot
me,
on
I
this
tell
one. This
ya.
one's for bogey.
Oh, boy. And listen, I love the course, but it does not love me right now. We're playing good. Listen, this back could really open up. I know that last hole in the front nine doesn't give me hope that the back nine is scoreable, but we're about to find out together.
All right, let's
nonetheless. Okay, 5 over.
Currently 5 over for the day.
Tier 1 activated. Tier 2, no. Tier 3, no. And Tier 4, no. But Tier 2 within reach. Wait, hold on. Whoa.
Breeze
Whoa.
on this hole.
Tier 1 activated, yes. Tier 2 activated, yes. Tier 3, no, not quite. 2 off. Tier 4, 5 off for an ace. I could potentially see this being the comeback of the century. Is that a water bunker on that green? No, that might just be a regular bunker. I surely hope so. That's going to go out of the bunker, right? Right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a bounce. There's the luck we need. 320-yard drive.
175 yards.
Look, another palm kind of right in the zone, but the wind's going to help us, and we hit a fade. That is not a water bunker. Don't give the designers any ideas. 5-iron right here. Nice little draw. Let the wind take it. Don't hit the palm tree. Wow, that's a good shot, but that ninth hole was insane.
Left. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one.
Look at Ryan trying to be like, Jerry, I thought you said there. No, I said away from the bunker into the hole.
Up and down out of this green side bunker.
This is a nightmare bunker shot, but it's honestly not going to be too tough. It's not a nightmare.
Ooh, look at you. Just slicing that out of that bunker. Nicely done.
Thank you, John.
Here's a 4-foot putt for us.
That's a par, and that's one of those holes that could be a double or worse with the water, the palm tree there right in front. Good shot. Look at that green, and look at the water right in front of it and everything funneling down into it.
You can use the tailwind.
It is a par 3, though, but is this aceable? Yes, it is. The wind makes this almost impossible to ace, but the issue is the landing zone is about right here, right? And then it's got to hit the pin, and roll in. The issue is if you land this short, you're in the water. If you land it far, you're in the sand. So you got to ask yourself, do you go for it? And my answer is yes. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? We play to activate Tier 4. It's what we do. I'm going to hit a 6-iron. It's going to go. The wind's going to take it. It's going to hit right here, bounce up. We'll see. One time. So far, it doesn't look like the back nine really opens up. That's honestly pretty good distance, but you got to land it further. It hit the fringe, and it just sent. You've got to hit that ball on the green. And even hitting the green, it's going to have so much steam. You've just got to hit the pin, and maybe it drops. This is a very tough shot. I mean, it's got to be a pick shot, landed short, and just kind of trickle it on down. We miss it to the left. That ball is rolling all the way off the green. Wait, it says we're in the sand. What? We're not. Okay, it says we're in the sand. This looks like the light rough to me. No, it's not. It's heavy rough. We got lucky because it's letting us hit a pick shot from the sand, right? What in the world is going on? Welcome to the Impossible Challenge. That played like the heavy rough, didn't it?
Okay, here's our third shot.
What just happened? Just when you thought you've seen it all, you've seen nothing, right? Go for the dunk. might go in, though.
No, that's going right by the hole, isn't it?
That's a very good shot.
This was
I
just
still
3
can't
feet.
believe that shot. It led us to the pick shot because it said
Well,
sand.
now let's move
But
on.
to me, it played like the heavy
6
rough
over par
lie.
on the round.
That ball just died. Maybe I didn't see the Evo swing. My Evo swing has not been good on super flops, so maybe it's a
We've got
terrible swing.
long par 4
You all can let
staring
me
us
know if it
down on
was.
this one.
But I don't know. Something was weird there. Got to be power drive. Send this right there to the left of those trees. The wind is moving completely. Look at it shifting. That's perfect. I tell you, you just have to go up to these tee shots with confidence
nice.
because there
Catching
is
some
danger
extra
everywhere.
yards
If
on
you
the
get off the
downslope
fairway,
here.
this
Let's see it
fairway's
run.
pretty wide, but still, if you miss it, you hit the palm trees, you're in the rough. It's a nightmare on every single golf hole. This is a very challenging
About
course, a very
195
strategic
yards to that
course
pin from
for the
here.
Impossible Challenge. And oh my, that's just mean. 193 yards, downhill 5 feet. Water right in front, the small little pond, and you just basically just got to maybe land it in this area. Or maybe just right in the funnel. Good news is we're on the fairway, but I am not messing with that water. I just want to be on the dance floor.
And that's going to get wet.
Well, if the dance floor is the water, we're on the dance floor, all right. That is painful. Wow. That hurts. That hurts really bad. I'm shocked on that one. I never would have expected to land the water with that shot, but when there's water in play, and Ryan's hitting the ball, high chance. Go in. Go in. Just died. What a shot.
4 feet to
That's
go.
my best Evo swing in a long time on a flop. We'll take it.
As that one drops, that's 2 bogeys back to back. So
Look at this one.
let's crank things up
John.
a notch on the next one.
Thank
And
you,
that's 7 over
John.
par currently.
Thanks for pointing out
Okay,
the bogey
13th hole, we got a
train.
par 4.
Let
Let's
us
go.
kick it up another notch. This is John's way of saying, can you wake up, Ryan? This is wild. 274. Okay, what did I... What? 274 yards? What? 742 yards. Downhill 400 and 543 feet. I'm so flustered right now, I can't even read the yardage book. I'm mixing up all the numbers down there. You can't make this stuff up. It is a 742-yard par 4, downhill 543 feet. I'm going to be quiet now. Ryan, what were those numbers again? Can you read those again, right? I can see one of you all saying that. What were those numbers again, Ryan? Can you read it back? I just dropped my controller. Hey, trick shot.
All right, here's our second shot on the 13th.
Good news. Tier 1 activated, Tier 2 activated. That's all I've got, right? That is all I've got, besides a good time to take a screenshot. This course is so tough. Like, it will absolutely crush you. It's just, you've got to hit your spots. There's so many wild elevation changes. Like, you feel like you're shooting down... You don't feel like you're shooting down mountains on a couple golf holes that are never ending. A par 4, this one actually feels like a par 4, right? But that par 5 to finish, the front 9 just like gets you ready for what you're about to see, right? It like sets the tone. Listen, it's like if you're not beat up enough through this round, well, you are now. That's what hole number 9 is designed for. Wow. Good screenshot postcard moment, but let's get this on the green. You know, I don't think I'm playing bad today at all. I would actually say the swing has been fairly good. Putting has been good as well. It's just this course is extremely challenging. This is the Impossible Challenge. A perfect course for this challenge. Look at this. And then hold. That's fine. I'm not sure if you can hold that one if you hit that slope. Maybe if you hit a further drive or hit a bigger rock, right? Hit a bigger rock, you get a better bounce. With the way the chipping has been today, we can chip this in. So many near makes today. Let's get another one. Well, no, let's actually make one. That's it. That's it.
Oh, man. Wanted that chip to go.
Anybody counting the number of near miss chips? It's got to be 5. If those 5 drop, what's our score? Anybody been calculating that? I don't know why somebody would instinctively calculate that, but I hope somebody did, because I want to know that number. I feel like that is
Okay, 7 over par.
5 near misses, and if they drop, we're probably at tier 3 activated. Good news, tier 1, tier 2 activated right now on a very challenging golf course. Is that like a...
Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right
Is that
to
like
left.
a mountain bunker there in the middle of the fairway? Pretty sure it was. I think it's over here. Yeah, that's one of those mountain water bunkers, but you know what? It's a par 5. Why not? I mean, we're 7 over. What do we have to lose? We actually have a lot to lose, because definitely want to activate tier 2, but I'm
like
still
that.
playing for tier 3 and tier 4. Tier 4, we need an ace. I mean,
All right,
there's a
here's our second
possibility
shot on the
there's a
14th.
birdie train or eagle train ahead. I just really doubt it. 385 yards left. I tell you, the biggest challenge of this golf course is the distance and the pars.
Taking driver
Like, this is
off
one of those
the
courses you
fairway
play and you just think, is it actually possible to shoot even here? The answer to that question is yes, right? But it is almost impossible, which that's what the Impossible Challenge is about, right?
Setting up here now for
You know,
our third shot.
you count the chip ins and a couple better shots and better decisions today, a couple better luck on holes, then yeah, I think we had a real shot to do it. Technically, we still have a chance. So let's make this. A little D-loft, get it under the wind a little bit. Wind is shifting. Yeah, wind shifted
That's
big
no
time
good.
there.
I
I
think
should have
this
just
is getting
reset.
sandy.
It didn't plug
Okay,
though,
let's get out of here.
thankfully. Okay, let's go. Nice little pick shot. Try to pick this up over that lip. I think this gets up and over. Barely.
Oh, I like that. Style
one.
points.
We
That
did
bunker
it.
in for birdie.
We got one. What a shot. Pick that ball straight up in the air with the perfect shot shaping to loft it up enough. That is an insane
And
shot.
currently 6 over par.
Our short game has been so good today. We are only 3 off from a tier 3 activation. Okay, remain calm. Act like you've been there before, even if you haven't.
Okay,
Just
here we
act
go
like
with
you
the
have been.
15th hole. We got a par 4 on this one.
Oh, boy. What gives us the best chance to bird? You're kidding. Is there a good chance to bird? No. Okay, we've got to... Okay, well... Huh. I think here... Let the wind take it and just hope that the wind grabs it to stop it. I just don't know how we get the second shot over the water, not hitting a tree, and onto the green for birdie.
Setting
Protected
up about
palms.
220
There they
yards away.
are. This designer was not joking about the name. Okay, 3 wood, right up against the wind. Send it. Don't hit the tree. Don't hit the tree. That is beautiful. It's got to hold. Stop, stop, stop. The wind is going to help us. That's fine. We can chip this in.
A little off on that approach, but that's okay.
Chip game has been fantastic today. Get another one. Come on, one time right here, please. Go in! Go! 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 What?
Chip that one close. Well done. All right, here's the tap.
Can't be too upset tap in par, right? But it was on perfect line. It just had to roll a millimeter, not a millimeter,
And
a couple
now
inches.
a look at the scorecard.
Our chip game is on fire.
Sitting
It's just,
right at
I guess
6 over at
not
the
on
moment.
fire. On fire would be making a lot, but
16th hole.
seriously think we're in a tier 4 impossible tier activation with these chips dropping. So many great chips today, so many great short game shots, and what a beautiful view. This is a par 3. What I always say, when there's a par 3, there's a way. But that was before we played a 321-yard par 3 downhill 228 feet. And look at the green. You know what? When in doubt, hit my favorite shot. Choked approach, choked tee shot. Let the wind take it a mile and get lucky. If this goes in, I retire. My final PGA 2K25 video if this drops.
My goodness, you got a hold of that one.
Not going to drop, but it's a very good shot. That is such a difficult hole. You better believe I'm taking a screenshot on that. That's a postcard moment, but that was a good shot.
Here on the 16th.
With the way we're chipping, it's one of those things. I think I'd rather be chipping today. Our chip game has been the best, in my opinion, that it's ever been. I don't think we've ever chipped this good. And we've had a lot of good short game days, right? But today, it's just special. Like, this is insane. You see these elevation changes, right? That's just so cool about this game. Like, it gives designers so much freedom, right, to create stuff like this. So cool. What a golf course. Let's chip this in, though. Okay, it's got to bounce to the right. A little bit back to the left.
Oh, almost got that chip to go.
Open club face. Every other part of the swing was perfect. And we went for it aggressively, right? So, wow. I was going to make it. That's painful. Got to chip this one in.
Oh, it could be.
Yes. A two-hop drop. I think that was 2. We'll take it.
For the par.
Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 2-hop and then drop.
And you are 6
I tell
over
you,
par at
that
the moment.
1-hop ace, if it would have happened, would have been the best shot I've ever hit. You talk about calling a shot. We got pretty close to it, but like, that would have been nuts. Please tell me there's an aceable par 5 coming up. Imagine. We've got to send this. Oh, we can't even get there. Yeah, with this impossible wind, you know, keep in mind, when designers design courses for the impossible wind, north wind direction is always the hardest wind. So you don't expect the wind to help you on these shots, right? Expect it to be the opposite way, which is what we're seeing right now. That's why I always say, when you play these courses for the first time, make sure you play on regular settings, and then maybe try or maybe never try impossible challenge settings. I think this gets to this fairway. I think. Yes, it does. Oh, boy. We had to trust our swing, and our swing has been pretty good today. For the most part.
And this is your 3rd shot.
The wild thing is, without our great short game today, we would be 18 over. That is how tough this is. Now, 139 yards left. A very honestly pretty simple green, all things considered. Like, we get to a green like this, it shows how hard a course is, but I call this simple. It's like, Ryan, you see all those hills and half pipes on the green? Yeah, this is nothing, right? This is absolutely nothing. I like a 9-iron. No, not 9-iron. I like an 8-iron choked approach. There's that protected palm. There it is. Wow, that one hurts. I think that was a good shot, too. I still think I miscalculated it and misaimed it. Clearly, I did. We hit the palm. But the reason why it's called protected palms, I'm going to make this. Chip this right up against the slope. Roll it left to right. Normally, super flop here, but to make it, chip.
Oh, come on. Come on.
That's a good shot, but it's gone, right? We're going to make it. We're not going to hit a par, right? So it was a good shot. It was aggressive, 1,000%. Not a good end result, though. But it's the risk you take. Yeah, our chip game has been so good. We'll take the bogey. Listen, we're still there in Tier 2 right now.
Okay, let's move on.
7 over. I was going to get that birdie to drop and maybe have a shot with an eagle on the 18th, but you think there's a shot this is aceable? It doesn't look like it's aceable. Unless there's a helicopter that you landed on and then it drives it into the hole.
This one's a par 4.
Plenty of landing zones there for Gamer Ability Airlines. You know, Ryan Gamer never attempted to land a plane in water in the Microsoft Flight Sim. I take that back. The Key West Airport. I mean, that was basically like water. If you watch the Flight Sim career mode on the second channel, you know what I'm talking about.
All right, this is
the funniest episode of that series was the Key West Airport. And yeah, we had some time, I guess, technically on the beach and in the water. 239, uphill 3 feet. Be a driver off the deck to even get there. This is insanely tough.
Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way.
It's gone. I mean, not a bad shot, though. You know, just the wind didn't grab it enough. Ryan's upset. I think that makes sense. Right?
Sand.
But
see what you have.
All we got to do, pick this one close, send it in, Tier 2 activation. Don't get fancy here. Don't try to be a hero. Just play the game. That's a little too heroic, Ryan. I said, don't be a hero. Okay. Well, we've got to send this up. Either make this or make the bogey. That was a nightmare shot. This just got a lot more exciting for Tier 2. One time. Drop your one times, everybody. We need them.
Oh, it almost went.
You can't make this stuff up. You just can't.
Okay, back in the fairway. Good stuff.
John. John, I tell you, that is the worst timing you could ever imagine. We have to make this. To not turn this into the most disappointing Tier 1 activation in a long time. Ball is well below the feet. It's going to come off to the left and bounce to the right. Oh, please. One time. Get lucky, please. Protected Palms won today, everybody. I am shocked. I crushed that super flop. The sand didn't affect it as much as I thought it was, and we crushed it. And wow, that is a painful tier 1 activation.
And with that, we've brought this round to an end.
John, you got any
this one's all
confidence?
Done. You've wound up with the final score of 9 over. And
thank you, John.
That's going to do it for me. My job's done. Hopefully, we'll see you again around here real soon, though.
I hope so, John. I hope we'll see you in the career mode episode and Impossible Challenge if we make it back. Right? That one was heartbreaking. I mean, listen. Tier 1 activated. Tier 2, no. Tier 3, no. Tier 4, no. Tier 2 is the heartbreaking no. We had that. Wow. What a golf course. That is an easy favorite. That is an easy 5-star. Don't forget to go in here and rate the courses. It really helps the designers. That is heartbreaking, though. We threw it away. What did I say? Don't be a hero. We tried to be a hero, and, well, we paid the price. A 41 5-over on the front with 2 birdies. Back 9, it doesn't open up, but we played a little bit better. A 4-over 40. 81 on the scorecard, a 9-over. Only tier 1. That one stings. That stings because it should have been a tier 2. There's also potential for tier 3 if a lot more chip ins. Our chip game was on today, but frustratingly, yeah, the end, right? I don't know what else to say about it besides we fell apart. That was unclutch right there. Unclutch. Longest drive, 539. Fairways, 85, but greens 11%. That is how you know a course is hard. 11 greens in regulation. That is absolutely insane, but chipping was good. Good thing it was. 1 putt percentage of 77. Short, medium putting was fine. Long putting, only 2 long putts. We were 100%. That's actually pretty amazing. Scrambling of 43. Birdie conversion of 100. We only were on the green twice, though. Can you birdie on this golf course? If you chip really well. Good luck. 3 birdies, 6 pars, 6 bogeys, 3 doubles. Welcome to the Impossible Challenge at Protected Palms. Those palms protect that golf course very well. And yeah, 3 birdies honestly is very good. You see those stats at the end. It's like, what? How did Ryan birdie anything? It's a great question, but we did. Thank you all for watching this video to the end. And hey, Broomalary did it again. What a golf course. Thank you for designing another great Impossible Challenge course. That was so much fun. And we were so close to tier 2, everybody. Thank you for the 1 times. We'll be back next week. Rambo Wilson's new course. I cannot wait. Be a couple week of Rambo Wilson's most likely because I believe he has 2 courses out. I cannot wait for that. So stay tuned. But if you all got some enjoyment, drop a like. It keeps this series going every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And subscribe for more. Plenty of other career mode content and sports game content to tune into while you're waiting for the next Impossible Challenge round, including the PGA 2K25 career mode that is very close to the end of this next season where we're looking for our first FedEx Cup. So check out that series. But I'll see you next time. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.